There's been an escalation in the conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Azerbaijan's president, Ilham Aliyev, says that his troops are now in control of Sushi, which is one of the most important cities in the fight, given its strategic position overseeing the regional capital of Nagorno-Karabakh. We have correspondents on both sides of this story. In a moment, we'll get reaction from Armenia. Hoda Abdulhamid is in Yerevan for us. But first, let's speak to Osama bin Javid, who's in Baku. What did the president of Azerbaijan have to say?
Well, Adrian, this was the wartime speech of a president who's changed his Twitter profile to him in the khakis of his military, saying that the strategic town of Shusha has been taken by his military. This is a city which is called Shusha on the Azerbaijani side and Shushi on the Armenian side. It is a strategically important town, both historically as well as for the memories of the people who've been displaced from the Nagorno-Karabakh region. Aliyev saying that it is a historic moment for their country, and it has been made possible because of the unity of the nation as well as a complete confidence in their armed forces, saying that he has fulfilled the dream of his father and he has advanced the technology and the capability of his military. So now that when the time was right, they've been able to liberate the strategic town. It is important because it separates the strategic supplies coming in for the Armenian side to the city of Stepanakert. Also because there is a lot of hopes and aspirations that the people here in Azerbaijan had tied to the city of Shusha. It was much anticipated, and now right after this announcement, you can hear behind us cars which have been going around for the last couple of hours, people out with their flags and saying, we've been speaking to people in the street, and they think that this is the time, and it is an indication that not just Shusha, but all of the areas in the conflicted areas in Nagorno-Karabakh will be taken by the Azerbaijani army, and it will be a matter of months before they take over the whole territory.
Al Jazeera's Osama bin Javid reporting live there from Baku. Let's go to Yerevan then. Al Jazeera's Hoda Abdulhamid is there. So Hoda, Azerbaijan's president, says his troops are now in control of Shushi. Yerevan says, oh no, they're not.
Well, Yerevan actually didn't say anything at all at this stage. It's been the silence has been quite deafening. We have heard from the president of the self-declared Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh. He did not deny that the Azeri forces were in Shushi, as they call it here, Shusha, as they call it in Azerbaijan. But he did say that there was still intense fighting ongoing at this stage. But this is, make no mistake, this is a huge blow for the Armenian side. Back in the 90s, it took actually a battle that lasted quite a few months for them to be able to take that town. This is a very symbolic town in Armenian history. Anyone would tell you here that is extremely important for them. And also because it's about 10 kilometers away from the capital, Stepanakert, which the Azeris call Khan Kandi. Now, from what we understand, the Azeri forces would be about 4 kilometers away from Stepanakert. Certainly on social media, we have seen videos of hundreds of cars fleeing that area, some going down those hills, coming down from Shushi, and others coming out of the Karabakh region into Armenia. So it's certainly a very difficult moment for the Armenian side.
Hoda Abdulhamid reporting live there from Yerevan. Many thanks, Hoda.